Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to this new video. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys the fuel, not the fuel, the power steering pump that I'm gonna be using on my car, and also the head swap that I started. So I started swapping the heads. I took everything out. I already have like the heads, the previous heads disassembled. I'm just waiting for the parts from P2R to be shipped. Um, and while I'm at it, I also found some leaks in the power steering um, system. So there is a sensor on the power steering line, on the high pressure line, that I believe is like a switch or something. It says, but it's like a $25-$40, and I've had to replace it before. I don't want to have to replace it again. I want to be done with that. I want to be done with power steering issues. So what I'm doing is I'm the Volvo power steering pump, and so I'll show you guys what you need to do. Perhaps in a different video when I have it all figured out, but pretty much you're gonna want to use one of these connectors. Once everything is done, I'll give you guys all the information, and like I'm going for 6NA, and I'll also be making custom brackets that if you guys are interested I can also sell to you guys. But we'll see how that goes. For now I'm gonna be focusing on this while I'm also waiting on parts for the turbo, because I'm going turbocharged. Just need the intercooler to get here and a couple of more parts. um, Currently I have a lot of parts here that I just got here today, and I'm uploading the new video. Well, the first video that I'm gonna be putting in the channel. I already recorded it, and that's gonna be it. Let me show you guys in a second the how the head swap is going. One sec. Oh, honorable mention, heads I potted before this set that I'm gonna be using. Good stuff. Alright, so here it is. So just to give you guys like a quick idea of what this takes. So I already have the heads loose, you know. Right now I'm just waiting for the parts from P2R. The seals that they came in damaged. Hopefully they ship them. We'll see. I'll let you guys know how that goes. But in the meantime, so what you guys want to do for this head swap, once you're doing it, if you guys are gonna do it yourself, which I 100% recommend it. It's super easy. You know, in a day I already had everything taken out, and if I had the heads ready, I would have been putting them back together today, like the following day, on the same day, or like it would already be running today. So this is a super easy swap if you're mechanically inclined, of course, which I am. But here you go. So the first thing that you guys want to do for the swap, let me see, what was it? Oh yeah, take out the J pipe. Take out the J pipe, remove it, get it all the way, get it out of the way. So then you're gonna wanna lift up the car, remove the wheel, take out the crankshaft pulley. Yes, the crankshaft pulley. There's a trick that I saw online a couple of years ago, and is if you use you connect the socket to it and use a wrench and you stick it. You lightly crank it. Make sure to disconnect the plugs, of course, but you crank it, and then it's gonna come right off. Super easy, and that's what I did. I used a weighted socket for that, which helps a lot. And it comes right off. You don't need no special tools. You don't need anything. I would just recommend the socket, and that's it. You can use power tools for the job. I didn't, but if you do, it's gonna be much quicker. And yeah, so after you take that out, then you're gonna want to take out the motor mount on the side. With the motor mount out, you take out the pump, which I'm gonna be taking all of this out soon. I don't know when exactly, because I'm still figuring out all this stuff. But I want to be taking on the whole system out. Maybe I'll leave the fuel, the power steering lines, cooling lines there, and I will use them on my kit. But we'll see. So after you take out the crank, you're gonna want to take out these connectors right here. Also take out the this piece. I don't remember the name right now. Alternator. Take out the alternator. I didn't take it out. I removed the bolt, which I think is enough to get the head out. I'm pretty sure. So that's good right there. Oh yeah, make sure to take out the radiator right there. What I did to make it easier for me is that I removed the pipe, the connector from here and then from here. So this one is much easier to access than down there, and this one is much easier to access than this one. So that's how I removed it, and then it comes right out with the fans. And oh yeah, remove the connectors on the fans and the AC lines. Let me see what else. So take out the manifold, the strut bar, easy work. After all that is done, you're gonna wanna start taking off the timing. Make sure to set it to timing. If you're gonna replace the two heads, you don't need to worry about that too much, because you still get to time it after, before you put in the timing. You can still set it to the correct timing on the engine. So that's not too concerning, but yeah. Take out the timing and then the heads. So it was annoying to do this, because I wanted to reuse the pulleys from the heads. I have to remove that one. I already loosened it. And so if you want to do the pulleys, if you're going to reuse them, which I think you have to for your cam swap, because if they usually only give you the cams. If you are going to be using the stock pulleys, timing pulleys, then you're gonna wanna keep the timing on and crank it and loosen up the bolt while the timing is still on. Everything is connected, all of the valves and the rocket arms, rocket arms, they're connected. Everything is connected, and it's gonna be super easy to alight. It's not super easy. You're gonna have to put in some effort, but it's not gonna be too difficult to get the pulley out, to get it loose. And I did this one. That one is already loose, but I'm gonna take it out once I'm taking out the head, because that's a head that I'm still, not this one specifically, but the rear head is the one that I'm still waiting on for parts from P2R. So on this one, everything is loose. It's already ready to come out. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention is that you're gonna wanna try to take out as much coolant as possible, as you possibly can. That's how much I could take out. But if you guys can take out more, then by all means do that, because it's gonna help you a lot later. I had a big mess. Even after taking all that out, I still had a big mess that I had to clean up. So yes, let me see. It's pretty simple, honestly. The cats, be careful when you're taking them out, not to strip any threads or anything like that. I kind of broke a bolt on the rear head as I was trying to take it out, to take out the cats, but broke off. It wasn't a huge deal, because all the other bolts came out perfectly. Let me see which one is the one. Yeah, this one right here. This one broke off on the rear head, but the other ones, they came off perfectly, no issues. I'm not gonna be reusing these bolts. I already have new bolts and studs to use on the new heads. But do keep that in mind. And let's see. I don't know what I could be missing. Make sure that you guys put your car in a safe place. Right now I have it on the jack stand and also on one of those lifters. I don't know if you guys can see it. That black thing is something. It's like a little ramp, and I have it sitting on that, so it's like safe to use. And also have the wheel right here in case anything happen, which it wouldn't, because even if the cat fails, the ramp's still there and it's not going anywhere. Um, let's see. Yes. So one thing to mention. Not regarding the heads themselves, about the fuel, the power steering system. So I'm gonna try to make it as plug and play as possible. I'm gonna make design the lines to go from the rack and pinion down here, like the factory stuff, and I'm thinking about locating the um the new fuel pressure pump, the new fuel pump, the new power steering pump over here, along with this whatever it's called, the washer. And so I'm gonna be making custom bracket for that. If you guys are interested, let me know, and I can definitely make more brackets and sell them to you guys, and that's not a problem. For the turbo, originally I want to post pictures on Facebook, on the Facebook group for that. But originally I was thinking of putting the turbo under the engine where the J pipe was at, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. So what I'm thinking of doing, oh yeah, and then I had the idea after that of putting the turbo right here. But there's too little space. I checked that today at the junkyard. There's way too little space. The turbo wouldn't fit. So I saw someone online that placed a turbo on this side. So I'm gonna have to do it on this side also. Couldn't do it on this one, so here it is. And I wanted to do like something hidden, where it's not obvious that I have a turbo on it. So we'll see how that goes. I already ordered the new intercooler. Hopefully it gets here soon. And I already have all the piping and everything. So I'm gonna get started on the hot side while the car is waiting for the heads. Also do the power steering system. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully turns out for the best and all goes well. Yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions, any concerns. If you need help with or guidance on how to do the head swap, it's super easy. Let me know if you have any questions. Wow, I'm pretty sure I could have had this done in 2-3 days. The whole thing, except for the turbo and the power steering system. But everything else, I'm pretty sure I could have had it done if it wasn't for the heads. I mean, if the heads, I could have had them done if that wasn't for the issue that happened with P2R. But I'll let you know how that goes. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I think this is it for the video. I don't have a whole lot to show today. Hopefully once the car is running. Oh yes, I'll be going with aftermarket injectors. So I might be selling this in the very near future. So we'll see how that goes. It's gonna depend on how and when I get the turbo mounted. I already have, it's a pretty small turbo because I was mainly focusing on responsiveness. Like I was mainly looking for responsiveness rather than power. Because a lot of people make and put big turbos on these cars, and they make great power, but it's also way too late in the RPM for me. So what I'm doing is smaller turbo, a little bit less power, but good responsiveness. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, that is all for the video today. We'll see how everything turns out. I'm still waiting on parts. I'm gonna try to make the turbo as plug and play as possible, with as little drilling in anything, the least possible amount. And also the fuel, I mean the power steering lines kit. I'm gonna try to make everything as plug and play as possible. So that way you guys can just buy the pump and call it a day. Buy the pump, buy the kit, install it, remove the old one. Oh yes, I also have to figure out the chain, chain, the the belt. I have to figure out how long to get it. This is the timing belt. I meant like for this belt because I'm gonna really remove the power steering pump. But other than that, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on all the progress that I make and how everything is going. All right, guys, have a good day and peace out. Thank you.